released on Patreon first. My name is Barda from Roosters Peacock. If you guys want to have this content ahead of time, make sure you go to Roosters Peacock on Patreon and go ahead and sign up for that. It's $4.44 a month, but you get all videos, and Patreon's going to be loaded with videos. All right, as soon as I get November's out, I will be starting on December's for Patreon. For other social platforms, it will be released, November's is going to be released November 1st. Okay, for like YouTube and for Facebook. Okay, so this is for Aquarius, and normally I don't usually do this. But as I was clearing out the cards, some cards fell, and it felt right, so I'm leaving them where they landed. You had two cards over here that took and fell face down. This is either something you can't see, or something that's not revealed to you yet, or something. Yeah, I hear it's something that you can't see clearly. Okay, like you don't. There's no end to something. Okay. What is the focus for Aquarius? Door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, I hear you got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. All right. I also hear that things will not always be this way. And right now, it doesn't feel, we've got chaos and conflict reversed. And we've got present power, which is basically you're going to have to take the courage and stuff. So you may not be feeling very courageous on the next step you're getting ready to take. Obviously, with this one over here, door to personal healing and happiness. I also feel this has to do with feeling bound by financial. All right. But you are getting ready. You're not feeling so courageous at the moment. But here's the thing, is chaos and conflict, it's not quite as it seems. Okay. It's not all laying out there for you. I also hear zebras can't change their stripes. So make sure that however that applies in your life, that's kind of a heads up. If this has to do with a relationship, perhaps and this is not going to go for every Aquarius, but perhaps if it's a relationship or a business deal, okay, not everything is what it seems. And I heard, like I said, zebras can't change their stripes. So there's some pretending going on in here, and somebody is showing you one side when they're really a different side. So if this has to do with the relationship and somebody does come back around and you're sitting here and it's like just what it says, they're going to pretend. So you see how the zebra right there is taking its stripes away, taking the way they used to be away. Okay, if I'm going to see this several different ways, but if this is a love scenario here, which this is not all about love, then zebras can't change their stripes, but they're pretending to be somebody they're not. That's what I get. That's a message for a very small few of you. And it's right here with present power. But see, these were reversed, and I don't usually, these are just oracle. I usually take them reversed, but I will on this. It feels right. Somebody might even want to do a truce with you. If this is a love scenario, somebody's wanting to do a truce for you. Just remember, zebras do not change their stripes. That's what I keep hearing. Okay, this is going to go for a small group. If this is a business endeavor, I hear lack of funds. Okay, present power, you may not be feeling very courageous. And we've got chaos and conflict reversed. Do know this is just temporary. It is not something that's on forever. Okay, so this is something that's going to be, and I've got the 7 of Springs sitting here. All right, you're not going to be feeling like that for very long. And again, this is something where not everything is revealed to you. Like you can't see ahead because of the simple fact that you're not feeling like, it says present power, like you're standing within your power. You're standing here with the courage of a lion, courage of a tiger, and wiseness of an owl. That's what I saw in my head, the owl. But that's not how you're feeling at this moment. This is a very temporary. Now this is a short-lived situation is what I feel. And it's basically, do know that with the number 34, March 4th, all right? Sometimes that's how I see stuff. Door to personal healing and happiness. It is going to be yours. Peace is going to be restored. So whatever's going on in your life, even if, and this seems like it's going to go through the holidays a little bit, but make sure you don't get stuck in the, nothing's ever worked out. I'm not courageous enough to do this. Don't get stuck in that. That's very short-lived. The 7 of Spring. I'm seeing April 7th in my head. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So for some of you, if this goes back to like a relationship scenario, stand up for yourself. I mean, I think you're going to be able to see this for what it is. If this is a business and has to do with financial, Um, it says be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So if it's from a business standpoint here, whatever chaos and conflict had been in the past, it's not quite because of how you're feeling. Like there's a lack of being able to move forward with business endeavor. Don't sit there. The chaos and conflict is not actually there. It's more mental. And keep your eye on the prize, which is next year. Yep. Do you see how the door's open? Right? The door is not closed. So this is also a kind of for Aquarius for November. This is, even if you have these temporary short situations where you're sitting here going, you know, I just can't deal with it anymore. I can't do it anymore. This is not going to work out. No, this is going to work out. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to take the 2 cards, and this is going to tell me what it's about, okay? The 2 cards that were face down, when I was clearing out the cards, these came face down. All right, so your message for a short group of Aquarius it is about coins, your money, right? It seems like it's going out quicker than it's coming in. For some of you, you've been waiting on your finances that have seemed to take forever, have not showed up. If you are waiting for a check that has to do with, if it's like me, you're still waiting for your taxes to come back. My Lord. Okay, so money will be coming to you. So it will not always be this way. So just keep the faith. You got the ink pot, problems to be resolved. All right, so these are just temporary problems. I mean, it's just temporary. So don't get so up in your head. Oh, it's even showing me the tankard. Be careful not to get wrapped up into drinking and stuff to escape, because it's going to give you that feeling of wanting to escape. And there's nothing wrong with celebrating and stuff. I felt like saying that for a short few of you. The other ones for the coins, how's it going to be making you feel? Celebration. Okay, you're going to be celebrating because you're not going to be feeling all, upside down on this. See, the chaos and conflict is reversed. So this is very short-lived. It's not even going to stay very long. Let me see here. Let me see. What? Okay. So the message for right here, when I said it's not going to stay very long, it won't be feeling like this for very long. This message is going to go up for a very few group of Aquarius for November. I'm here around the 19th. Someone working against you behind your back. You got the rat. Okay. That's going to go for a few. What I'm doing right now is just going to get messages for small groups. What I mean by groups, there are thousands and thousands of Aquarius in each zodiac sign. So not every single reading is going to resonate all the way with every single Aquarius, right? So I'm just picking out, trying to get some more aspects on the other Aquariuses and what may universally be going on for them. Okay. There's 2 different messages here. We've got the boot. Now, when it comes to this, I don't feel like reading the words. Do you see the rat? And I gave you the date because usually when dates me, it's gone. So it's gone already. So you can just rewind that and look at it. For the like someone is working against you and it's just kind of temporarily turned you upside down and it's telling you to that zebras can't change your stripes. This is where I'm hearing this. For some of you, you will be giving the boot to somebody in your life. You will be totally kicking them out of your life. And it could be reverse it. Somebody could be kicking you completely out of their life. All right. But to me, it seems like there's a lot of gossip and backstabbing going on here. And I don't usually talk about stuff like that, but it is showing. And it says, be careful. Yep. I'll show you these here in a minute. It says, do be careful to not get so wrapped up in it because this is just temporary. It's one of those things in a year from now, you're going to remember it, but you're going to be like, whatever, you've got other stuff going on. That's the kind of the mind frame you're going to have to stay focused on, working on getting your coins in order and working on moving forward. There will be a move coming for some of you regarding that situation. And I am seeing it. You want to do it immediately, but it's not going to be able to happen. There is some positive movement forward in December. And you like the background? I'm at 2 Broke Girls. This is where I'm recording. She's letting me record down here because my internet wasn't doing too well up there. So I'm going to be like Walmart. You guys get to see all the Christmas. So anyway, you'll be taken and given the boot to somebody, and you'll be kicking people like that out of your life because this is about Aquarius who is sitting here and they're no longer going to be associating with people that are holding them back. All right. They're going to be really cleaning out their lives, and they're clean. And sometimes that involves cleaning out people. That's exactly what's going to happen. I think you're going to see this coming a mile away. It is going to kind of take you off your kilter for a hot minute. It is going to make you feel kind of bogged down. It's going to make you feel kind of weighted, but it's temporary. So do not, this is a thing, do not get back into the past pattern to where, you know, that's all you could focus on, doom and gloom. Nothing's going to ever work out. That's not what's happening. All right. Not at all. So take care of what you got to if it comes to family, friends, lovers. These will be past ones. They will, it looks to me like you are literally giving them the boot. That is a suggestion. It's time to stand up for yourself and no longer put up with stuff. All right. That's for some of you if it has to do with the relationship. Others of you, the boot means with the boot. Now, number one, with boots, if you're getting some really good boots, are they not expensive? To get quality, to get real quality. I'm feeling where I'm going with this. When you're getting real good quality boots that are made really nice, they could be $200-$300, right? If not more, right? So in order to increase your efforts to this door to personal healing and happiness here pretty soon, definitely. I mean, it may be out in the spring when you start really being able to take that breath of fresh air, but you can start feeling this way. You don't have to keep yourself trapped in your mind of feeling oppressed and weighted down. You could continue to put forth your effort, continue to work really, really hard on seeking your coins. A lot of you, there would be a lot, this, whether you're coupled or you're single, I feel this is going to hit home with quite a few of you single Aquariuses, right? Yep. Because in the past, you've tried it before over and over and over. We've got the camel. To me, instantly, that is feeling weighted down and not being able to, you know, oppressed, just not being able to do what you need to, and probably lack of funds, because, you know, that's why it's not happening, is because there's lack of funds. Well, very short-lived. Now, do I think that everything that is supposed to be coming back is going to come back on time? No. But what you need is going to be coming back on time. We've got the crib. All right. Persevere and you will overcome problems. And what should you be your main goal? A birth or conception of a new child or an enterprise. For some of you Aquarius, you may be having a child that's coming into your life. For others, it's actually just about an enterprise. It's actually chasing your pentacles. So whether you're working for somebody else, some of you, this has to do with schooling. This does feel correct. Even though you may be feeling oppressed and not being able to do what you want to right now, instead of putting your effort into the tankard, which is basically just trying to self-soothe, to take and ignore what's really going on. You know, every human at one point, somewhere along the line, does some self-soothing, whether it is through food. And I'm not saying everybody. Some people do the alcohol. Some people, they might go a little farther. Okay, do not get yourself lost in this, all right? Because it ends up being self-sabotaging, and there's no reason, because it's saying the 7 of spring. Be assertive, okay? Because you're really going to have to step up in the spring. Why? Because you're going to, for some of you, it has to do with business endeavors. You're going to be taking on you're going to be playing a different role. And I also heard for some of you with the crib right here, that could have to do with children as well. Maybe there is a child coming into your life. Maybe you are pregnant. Maybe if you're cross watching, then the other person may be pregnant. Okay, whatever this is brand new. I keep seeing the mother card in my head. So some of you, this does have to do with a child. It also has to do with a brand new beginning and seeing stuff in a different way, and no longer putting up with people that are holding you back, like this rat. Okay, however that applies. If you and see, Aquariuses are so, you know, emotionally free flowing. Usually, a lot of times they've got to watch for the self going within self in a negative mind frame when stuff isn't going right, because it's almost like instead of exploding immediately, they kind of almost implode and kind of tear themselves down before actually exploding. Okay, so to prevent this from happening, keep your eye on the end goal here. I'm seeing traveling. Well, it is November. This is being done in October. I'm recording this in October. So of course in November there's going to be traveling for a lot of you, because Thanksgiving is coming. I'm supposed to switch here. Okay, so I have several messages. This is going to go for different groups of Aquarius. The first message I am supposed to, and I was just talking about the rat, right? So if you have somebody in your life, whether it's family, friends, or lovers, or just associates, for some of you, this is just associates, but they've got a mouth on them. We've got the rat. It's got the rooster, and the rooster, usually I love roosters. I love birds, but this is not what I'm feeling here at all. What I'm seeing is do you see how, do you, okay, can you see the look on the rooster's face? Just not very pleasant. This is probably one of those roosters when you walk around and every time you turn around, it's trying to flog you, okay? Because it's just got an attitude. All right, it says, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. I don't think it's necessarily someone you should not cross. It's someone you should probably not deal with. That's what the rat's about. And this could be out in a social situation. You could be running into them. Make sure you keep everything about what you got going on in your life, even if you're feeling at the lowest, keep it to yourself, because this person here likes to use any information they get from just basically anybody. They like to hear themselves talk. But they have like this rooster. See the look on the face? They're really showy and display. So for some of you with the social situation, that felt right. This person is like, yeah, well, I did this and I did that, and look at this and look at me, and oh, look at, I've accomplished this. Anytime you say anything, say you're working on stuff, if they find out that you're kind of having like in a little bit of a lull, they're going to be like, oh, I've been through that. Oh, I've done that. Oh, I know, I've done that. That's okay. You know what? It's because I'm so much better. It's going to be all about them. Okay. It's almost like a narcissistic personality. You run into somebody like this when you're out and about, and I hear associates for some of you, tell them nothing. Do not let them get an idea of if you're feeling, because that's what it is. It almost looks like for some of you, it's a social situation, because your present power, which is stepping into your power type thing, where you're standing where you are sure of yourself, you know the direction. Well, there's going to be an upside down moment for a hot minute. All right. And you're going to want to go within yourself. The chaos and conflict is reversed because you're not wanting to deal with chaos and conflict. So you decide to go out and relax, chill out, and you're in a social situation and you have somebody around you that is like I described. Do not let them know whatsoever that you are feeling that way, because it is all going to be about them. And then their mouth's not going to shut. That's the rat. And the thing of it is, this is not just a gossiper. This is somebody who, if somebody's already down, if they figure they can get up higher than you, they're going to step on you. All right. So give them nothing to talk about. All right. So that was one message from one group of Aquarius. The next group is, your message is, you may be feeling like this, where you're upside down with the present power, not feeling courageous, not feeling like the lion and strong like the tiger. And for some of you, the message is there's news sneaking in. Okay. That's what I hear. And how is it going to make you feel? It's not going to be chaos. It's not going to be chaos and conflict like a fight. It's actually news coming in that's going to make you feel upside down. And you may even want to escape by taking and going out and having, chill your brain out. Do watch for this. Okay. I don't feel that one doesn't belong with that one. Yeah. Yep. Hold on here. Those feel right. Okay. Why are you going to be feeling like this? So it's kind of saying, watch it. Don't get yourself so involved in, okay, let me rephrase that, because for this group right here, whatever the situation is about, which I do know what it is about now, because I saw this, it's going to make you feel upside down. And it's like a depression, which would be understandable, but really do watch how much you decide to numb it. Okay. Be very, very careful about it, because it's going to make you feel, it's a temporary feel how you're feeling. It's going to upset you. The end result here is why? Because the chair is empty. Someone is leaving your life. Okay. However they leave your life, it is going to make you feel upside down for a hot minute. Some of you, this could be you reminiscing back to the past, but most of you, it's present. I mean, it's really present. For some of you, I'm switching around here, guys. What I'm doing is I'm switching to different groups, and I'm doing it pretty quick here. And it's surrounded around feeling kind of not in your present power moment. You're kind of turned upside down. You're not feeling courageous. It's kind of those days where you just, I don't know. Okay. And you're not really feeling chaos and conflict because you're ignoring it. You're numbing yourself to it. Okay. But it says you won't be feeling like this by the 7 of spring. For this group right here, I am seeing May 17th, 18th, and 19th. Okay. Not sure what this is about yet. Your message for this group right here, it says the box. Even though you may be feeling within a box, you're going to receive a gift soon. And that felt right to say. What's it about? Honor and respect will come to you. All right. I don't feel like reading any more to that. For some of you, honor and respect, you're receiving a gift. For some of you, this may be about an engagement. Do you see the ring? It's talking about a marriage will take place in either romantic or business. Okay, so there's some kind of contract that's coming for this group right here that has been feeling kind of upside down. Yeah. Yeah, some of you, it's switching back over to somebody's leaving your life. It says it's talking about affairs with the family, chain of events that will affect your life. Okay, you may be feeling upside down about it at that moment. And I know I'm switching back, but sometimes that's how it has to go. That's what I was told. This was just a short message for those of you who have either waiting for, it's talking about a marriage will take place. It's an offering. Honor and respect will come to you. You'll receive a gift. What could this gift be? It could be a ring. All right. You could be getting engaged. That's what it seems like. For others, if it has to do with business, there'll be a binding contract. The gift will be honor and respect. You'll be wearing a different crown. I mean, you'll be actually wearing a crown, and it's honor, right? This is a binding contract of some kind. It does say it's coming, and I hear February for some of you. Okay, and I know this is a November reading, and that was speaking on the business aspect, February. Like there's something finalized. Okay, so anyway, for those of you that has to do with the ring, and it's talking about marriage, as somebody maybe getting down on one knee and proposing. What? Another message is for some group of Aquarius, we've got the older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. Because I think what's going to happen is you guys are going to watch this video and you'll be like, well, who's leaving my life? And it's going to be an Aquarius or a cross watcher that comes on here and looks at it. And this is going to be a short message. Is leaving your life soon. That is the message. Others of you waiting for a news package or letter from an older man. The message here is you will be taken care of in difficult times. The staff. For some of you, it's going to cause a journey with the carriage. Either a journey, either physical or mental. And I think it's actually going to be both. Short messages for people that universally I feel is going to be popping on here. And even if you're not an Aquarius and you're popping on here and like, that sounds like me, then that message is for you. Diamond, here it is right here. Diamond. You will be receiving a gift or a precious gift. Okay, it is, whatever it is financially lucrative for those who are in business. Others of you, if you're waiting for this ring, if somebody's waiting for somebody to propose, then it will be coming. All right, Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up for this reading, and then I will see you back on for December's. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.